Welcome to Beyond Cinema, where we embark on a cinematic journey delving into the heartbeat of the world cinema. I'm your host, Neeta Bajaj Kumar. Join me as we unravel the stories behind the screens, exploring the nuances of writing, direction, dialogues, casting, and everything that shapes the magic of movies. Released in 2001, Lajja stands as a poignant narrative woven around the trials and tribulations of Indian women, shedding light on their struggles through the lives of four distinct characters. Directed by Rajkumar Santoshi, known for his versatility in handling various genres from comedy to action to social drama, Lajja was a daring undertaking, highlighting the societal ills faced by women in a patriarchal society. Despite being set nearly 25 years ago, the themes and issues explored resonate deeply even today, making it a relevant watch for its portrayal of gender based disparities. Lajja revolves around the character Vaidehi, portrayed by Manisha Koirala, who flees from her abusive and powerful husband when she discovers she is pregnant and he intends to take the child away from her. Her journey is a poignant narrative thread that connects the stories of three other women she meets along the way. Each of these women's name is a variation of Sita, a figure from Hindu mythology renowned for her purity and endurance, symbolizing the dichotomy between the reverential treatment of goddesses in our country and the starkly contrasting treatment of women in real life. Vaidehi's fight leads her back to her parents, who reject her because her return as a separated woman brings shame upon the family. This illustrates the harsh societal norms that value familial honor over the welfare and autonomy of women. The performances by the ensemble cast are powerful, bringing depth to their roles with authenticity and emotional intensity. Notably, the film features strong performances from its lead actresses who adeptly portray the resilience and turmoil of their characters, with each actress bringing depth and empathy to their roles. Manisha Koirala's performance as Vaidehi is marked by a profound portrayal of vulnerability and resilience. Her character transitions from a subdued, abused wife to a woman who rediscovers her self worth and asserts her autonomy. Coralia's portrayal effectively conveys the emotional depth and the psychological transformation of her character, which is crucial for the film's thematic impact. Mahima Chaudhary's Maithili is emblematic of young Indian women caught in their exploitative dowry system. Her portrayal of a bride-to-be coerced into a marriage that views her as a commodity rather than a person highlights the socioeconomic pressures faced by women. Chaudhary brings a mix of innocence and fortitude to her role, making her character's plight relatable and her resistance commendable. Janki, a strong, fiery, independent theatre actress portrayed by Madhuri Dixit, not coincidentally playing Sita in a local Ramlila play, challenges societal norms but faces severe consequences, including societal shunning and personal tragedy. Being wrongfully accused of infidelity and conceiving out of wedlock, Janki's narrative underscores the risks faced by women who dare to defy traditional roles. She delivers a powerhouse performance blending grace and grit. Her character's arc is portrayed with an intense emotional range that only Dixit could deliver, making Janki's segment some of the most compelling parts of the film. Rekha's portrayal of Ramdulari, a village midwife and a grassroots activist, is both dignified and heartbreaking. Rekha brings a legendary prowess to a character that embodies the collective suffering and strength of rural women who stand up against oppression. The performance is poignant, serving as a critical reminder of the personal cost of social activism in deeply patriarchal settings. The idea behind connecting these storylines of four very different women outwardly in terms of their financial and cultural differences, but the core struggle and challenges being the same that women face was the main core of the messaging of the film. Rajkumar Santoshi's direction in Lajja is noteworthy for its bold thematic exploration and interlinked storytelling that maintains a narrative tension throughout the film. The screenplay, however, as noted in its reception, has been critiqued for being over-dramatized and leaning heavily on cliches that sometimes overshadow the nuanced realities of women's experiences. The screenplay of Lajja, though groundbreaking at the time, reveals its age through its somewhat simplistic dichotomy of good versus evil. The narrative, while powerful, occasionally lapses into a black and white portrayal of its characters, lacking the nuanced shades of grey that modern audiences might expect. However, this approach was perhaps necessary at the time to highlight the stark realities faced by women, aiming to evoke a clear moral response from the audience.
One of the film's most compelling scenes is centered around Maithili's harrowing ordeal with a greedy and manipulative future father-in-law. Faced with relentless demands for excessive dowry, Maithili's family is pushed to the brink of despair, highlighting the pervasive and exploitative nature of dowry practices. In a decisive and courageous move, Maithili takes a stand for her dignity and that of her family by calling off the wedding herself. She confronts her in-laws, challenging their mercenary attitudes and asserting her refusal to be commodified. This scene not only resonates deeply due to its emotional intensity, but also serves as a powerful critique of the dowry system. In another deeply disturbing sequence, Ram Dulari, the village midwife, is portrayed in a race against time to save a newborn girl's life. After delivering the baby, she learns of the parents' horrific intention to drown the infant simply because she is not the desired male heir. This heart-wrenching moment unfolds with Ram Dulari intervening in the nick of time to prevent the baby's death in a bucket of milk. This scene starkly portrays the brutal realities of female infanticide, reflecting a disturbing aspect of cultural biases against daughters. The supporting roles played by notable actors like Ajay Devgan, Jackie Shroff and Anil Kapoor add substantial depth to the narrative, portraying the varying dimensions of male characters in a patriarchal society. The choice to have male leads in supporting roles was a deliberate and commendable decision by Santoshi, emphasizing the film's feminist stance. The film also boasts of an extended supporting cast of veterans like Denzongpa, Gulshan Grover, Farida Jalal, Rohini Hattangadi, Govind Namdeo, Suresh Oberoi, Samir Soni, and Johnny Lever. The late Lata Mangeshkar's soulful rendition of Kaun Dagar, Kaun Sheher poignantly captures the essence of the movie, underlined by Prasoon Joshi's evocative lyrics. While Lajja was not a commercial success in India, it received critical acclaim and found a receptive audience overseas, highlighting the universal appeal of its themes. The film's bold commentary on the treatment of women, combined with stellar performances, makes it a significant film in the annals of Hindi cinema. Lajja is more than just a film, it is a powerful statement on the societal norms that govern and often hinder the lives of women. Through its compelling narrative and strong performances, the film invites viewers to reflect on the ongoing issues of gender inequality. Rajkumar Santoshi's brave foray into such a controversial subject matter with Lajja not only showcases his directorial prowess but also highlights the need for cinema to challenge societal norms and advocate for change. Despite its narrative shortcomings by contemporary standards, Lajja remains a crucial film for its fearless confrontation of difficult but necessary themes.
Thank you for joining me on this cinematic expedition today. Don't forget to tune in to next week again for more untold tales from the world of cinema. Feel free to share this with your friends because here at Beyond Cinema, every week is a celebration of the extraordinary in movies. Until next time, keep the real stories alive. This is Nihita Bajaj Kumar signing off. See you at the movies.